Let's go. Kia ora, Sonny.
Kia ora, brother. Kia ora.
Kei te pia koe.
Kei te pai, bro. Kei te pai. Kei te ora. Living here in Te Whanganui-a-Tara, Wellington.
Yeah. Oh, are you in Wellington at the moment?
Yep.
Oh, sheesh. Because you're from Wellington, eh? You're Titahi Bay, right?
Titahi Bay, brother. Titahi Bay. But I'm, whenever you ask a Māori where you're from, they always say where they're from, which is I'm from Rotorua, but I live in Titahi Bay.
And then, and because you, oh, okay. Oh, that makes some sense then.
Yeah.
That makes some sense. Okay, you've been all over the place. Because then you're in Fielding. Because I'm like,
I was, bro. Fielding, Hatapara.
So is that
5 years?
Is that where you you roughed it up?
Oh, bro, I did.
In old Philly.
Yeah, yep, that's for real, bro. Because I'm quite the goody goody, and I've had quite a strict childhood, like any Maori kid, and yeah, when I went to Hatapara, that definitely chilled me out. You could say chilled me out. Yeah.
So so anyway, brother. So like, let's hit it back. So Titahi Bay is where you stay right now.
Yep.
That's where you reside. I got that. Titahi Bay is pretty famous, bro. When we're talking about place names, and we're talking about people, that's where Kamati from, mate.
Yep, and Tamati Allison, Michael Campbell, the US Open guy. Who else is from Titahi Bay? That's all I know, but I know that there are many more famous people.
Oh man, what about Te Reo Paraha is from those ways?
Oh, bro, Kamate. That's the guy who made the haka. That's where he comes from.
Ki ka before that, and then it's all on.
Exactly, brother. Exactly, and his marae is just down the road from my house. So,
look at that.
Exactly, bro.
A little bit of history, bro. Bro. I love the stuff you do on social media, bro. Around just the naming of places.
Oh,
because there's so many stories, eh? That people just don't know about.
Bro. There's heaps. There's so many, and I think the most important thing too is that like some of the place names, like some of the things that make up the place name, are forgotten. Like for instance, Opotiki, its full name is Opotiki Maitawhiti, and it refers to a chief. His name was Tarawa, and he had these two fish that he travelled to from Hawaii to Aotearoa, and he dropped these two fish in the special pond, and it refers to the trip that they took. So Opotiki referring to my children or his fish, Maitawhiti from afar, so my children from afar, and the pond in which he put his sacred fish in, which Opotiki is named after, is now covered over by a farm.
Oh wow!
And it's the same for many of our Māori place names, bro. Like all these are beautiful stories that have just been lost, and yeah, it's wretched.
I know it's wretched. Since you said that's wretched, we can open the let's just open the can of worms. Okay. Yeah. Why is it? Why? And I mean, you got to be a little cold. You got to kind of. I don't know how far you want to go with this shit, but why is it that it's so wretched that we have lost our stories like that, brother?
It's probably, bro. To be honest, obviously, colonization has played the biggest part. I guess when they brought in those rules around Māori not being allowed to be spoken at school, I don't know how down buzz I'm getting here. But
down buzz, G. Let's get down buzz. Let's do this. Let's get hearty down buzz right now.
Like when there's a few things like land being confiscated, and just outright racism towards Māori. The banning of Te Reo Māori being spoken at schools probably forced heaps of our tupuna and elders to stop sharing those stories with their kids, who stopped sharing them with their kids, and then we come to today. And also just mispronunciation. I visited a town in down south called Kurau, and it's spelled Kurrow, Kurau. That's how it's spelled. And it's the hometown of All Black legend Richie McCaw. And its real name is actually Te Kohudo, but because of mispronunciation, it was, bastardized as Kurau. And the Kurau stuck so hard that they changed the town name to Kurau.
Man, they could have just changed it to anything else. Why do they got to try and
Oh,
like bastardize the Maori name?
bro,
Shit.
there's so many town names which have the wrong name. Like, I visited a town also down south, called Kumara. That's the name of the town. And
Okay.
if you know where Kumara comes from Whangarei or higher,
Yep.
Ruawai, Dargan Bues. But they named this town Kumara, and I was like, man, why is it called Kumara? Well, the real name is actually Te Kohimara, but people would mispronounce it.
That doesn't even sound close to that.
Bro, exactly. And people would mispronounce it as Kamara for Kohimara. So they go Kamara, then it became Kamara, and someone must have thought, actually, I think our town is supposed to be Maori. So they just called it Kumara.
Shit. Maybe it's just called camera.
Bro.
People just have to take a photo when they go through it.
Oh, I know, man.
They have to sort out that white balance though when they go through on the. No, I'm talking about the camera, Whānau. Shit. Hey. Oh man, because there's heaps of like Porirua.
Porirua, bro. Oh, don't get me started.
Well, I am getting you started. That's what we're here for, brother. Because I had a lot of people ask me. They said you need to ask the bro about Porirua, my G. And then I know your video. But did you get any people going, no, actually, you're wrong?
Oh, bro, I get so many of those. They go, no, my nanny told me this, or my koro told me that story. And, the problem with our Māori place name stories is that there are so many, and it's so hard to find which one is the right one. And so sometimes you have to go back in the story and see how far back you can take a story. So, for instance, there's a story that Porirua was named after this taniwha, which name was Porirua, and that it got sent away and it got picked on or something. And, that's the story, which, probably is a story. But the story that I was told by Ngāti Toa is that the real name for Porirua is actually Parirua, and that it refers to the two tides, which if you look at Porirua at a bird's eye view, or if you stand on a mountain and look down, there's actually two harbours that make up the Porirua region.
Right.
And that Pari refers to two tides, meaning the two harbours. Pari refers to a tide or harbour.
I thought you said two tie, and I was like,
yeah, two tide. Yeah. No,
Like,
refers to a tide or the harbour, and then Rua meaning two. So two tides, because it was named by Kupe. And the reason why this story makes more sense than any other story is because Kupe also named Mana Island, because the full name for Mana Island is Te Mana o Kupe. Because when Kupe came to this part of Aotearoa, that's where he first stopped, and that's what he called Mana Island, Te Mana o Kupe, because that was the first kind of stop he made. And then it says that he carried on down the past Mana Island, where he came across two harbours, and that's when he said Parirua, Ngā Parierua.
and all you haters out there that have been filling up,
harassing me. No,
take that, fools.
Yeah.
But it's not like you're just making this shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, no, exactly, brother, exactly. Like, so much research has gone into it, and we don't just ask one person. We ask, that iwi, then we go, wonder if the neighboring iwi has heard the same story, and they go, yeah. And so, there's lots of research behind the scenes, bro.
So
I'm just a pretty face at the front.
Oh, you just a pretty face in the front.
Yeah, bro.
Good selection, bro. They made a good selection. To let you know. So how does the process work in terms of like this to the end product?
So there's a whole team of people that do all the research. Or they've actually done all the research. I just so what happened, bro, is that we actually made this show for Nickelodeon, because Nickelodeon wanted something for Te Wiki o Te Reo Māori 2018. Yeah, bro. They wanted to do Te Wiki o Te Reo Māori stuff in 2018, and they said, we want a show that's going to teach people Māori place names. And so we were like, sweet, we can do that. And then we were thinking about, like, how do we make people want to pronounce Māori place names properly? And, sometimes if people, make you sound dumb, then you don't want to give it a go. So we didn't want to, tell people, like, this is how you say Porirua, Like
Yeah.
we're older, we're much more smarter, and we hold people in higher regard than that. And so we thought, what about if we taught people the meaning behind Māori place names, and that if you mispronounce a Māori place name, you're actually um uh shitting on the Māori story.
Stomping on the mana.
Stopping on the mana, bro, of the whakapapa, the heritage and the lineage behind that Māori place name. And so that's why, that's how we came up with the idea of the show. And and I've just got 50 place names.
And you know how to sort them
in
out?
my brain. Yeah. And so I just gotta, not many people watch the Nickelodeon show, so I was like, oh, where else can I put the content? And then
What
boom,
a hater.
Instagram.
Hey, actually, Nickelodeon's my sponsor, bro, and you just shit all over them. Sorry, Nickelodeon, that was not my... Oh, bro. Jeez, man, that's cool, bro. Like, because every time I watch it, there's like a new one, and I'm like, fuck, I didn't even know about this place. And then there's places like that are right around the corner from my house. Like, Tikawara, brother.
Tikawara, I know, bro. Te kaupata. Jeez. Do you know what, bro? That story was the funniest one because my auntie actually produced the TV show, and we got to Te kaupata and we were trying to look everywhere for the story. Like no one knew how Te kaupata got its name, and then we even asked the Minister of Māori Development. We were like, "Surely you must know somebody," and she goes, "No, don't know anybody." She rang this lady called Girly. Is her name
Auntie Girly?
Auntie Girly, and Auntie Girly didn't really. Oh, Auntie Girly was kind of MIA because she lived out on the farm or something, so we couldn't get in contact with her. So we drove to Te kaupata and we had dinner at the Te kaupata Tavern or something at the pub.
That's where the information is, brother.
Yeah, bro. And we were at the pub and we were just chilling, and then my auntie goes, "Oh, I'm gonna go ask the bartender," and she goes, "Kia ora, we're just wondering if you knew anybody that could tell me about Te kaupata." And the man was like, "Oh, Te Kawara. You want to know Te Kawara got his name?" And my auntie was like, "Yeah, Te kaupata. How are anyone here?" And he goes, "Oh, there's a married woman out the back there. I'll introduce you." And then she goes, "Okay." So she walks over to this Māori lady, and the lady's like, "Kia ora." And she goes, "Oh, kia ora. I'm wondering if you know the story behind Te kaupata." And she goes, "Oh, no, not me." And she goes, "Oh, stink." And she goes, "But if you come home with me, I'll wake up one of my mokopuna and they can ring my dad, and he lives up on the hill, up by the marae, and I think he knows the story." So my auntie jumped in this car with this random woman who she just met at the pub in Te kaupata, goes to her house. She walks into the house, bro. There's about 8 people sleeping in this 2-bedroom home, and the nanny's walking through, waking up all these young people to go, "Hey, who knows Koro's number? Who knows Koro's number?" And then she wakes up the eldest, and she's like, "What?" And she goes, "Ring your koro, ring your koro." And so she runs to the phone, rings the koro. The koro's, woken out of his broken sleep, and she's like, "Koro, do you know the story behind Te kaupata?" And he goes, "Yeah." And she goes, "Okay, we're gonna send a camera crew to you." And he goes, "All right, tell them to be here at 6. Good night." Hanged up. And then she was like, "Okay, suppose we're gonna see the koro at 6. So we wake up, we get there at 6 o'clock. The koro tells us the story. Then my auntie writes the script, gives it to me and my other co-hosts, and we filmed the episode that day.
Man, what a crazy story, bro.
Bro,
he just had all the info. He was just off the top, boom.
Yeah, it was just like, "Here you go. Here's the story." He just said it. Like, and then we were just like, "Okay, shh."
Jeez. Bro, I'm from Taranaki, bro. I'm Tiatiawa. And I've got a question that I'm hoping that you can answer. And one of my friends in the chat, he said the same, bro.
Okay.
I'm from a little town called Urunui, brother.
Urunui, yeah.
Nah, I'm not actually, but I wish I was. I wish my whānau was from Uriiti. But bro, do you know anything about that place, G?
No, I've actually, bro, never heard of that town. But you could make some assumptions that it may reference someone who was gifted by the gods.
Gifted from the rocks. Put a rocks in there. Oh shit, bro. Yeah. Every time, bro, we drive home and we drive through there, we go over there, and it's going towards Englewood and out of the thing, and then I just go. And then my mum told me the story, and I was like, "Bro, this is the great." She didn't tell me the story about that, but she said what Urunui means, and I'm like, "This is the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
This little 6-year-old and a 7-year-old, like, damn, like this is cool. Like,
Yeah, bro. And to be honest, like there aren't many words, for dick other than ure. So, it's a pretty spot on assumption to do.
Yo, so we'll head back to we'll rewind it a little bit, bro. Hato
Yep.
Polder, brother. What's up? If you were to give me, if you were to tell me, I need to send my kids there. All right,
Yep.
Yeah. Why should I sell it to me, brother? Why should I send my kids there?
Well, I stand by Hatapolda, bro, because my parents could have sent me to any school in Aotearoa. That's any public school, let's say. And 9 times out of 10, if you're sending your kid to school for just education, then send them to a public school because it's the same everywhere. That's why we have standardized. That's why we have a standardized curriculum. But if you want your son to grow up as an independent, proud Maori male, then Hatopaora is the perfect school for that, because you're not just sending your kid to school, you're sending your son to an environment that's going to grow and mature them to be, the best possible version of the person you, as the parent, have envisioned them to be. And that's wholeheartedly, brother. That's what I wholeheartedly believe. And for me, I was a real shy kid, like real shy. I didn't really do much, and I was, like I said before, I was a goody good. And then when I went to Hatapaora, because it was so small, you had to play the soccer. You had to be in the softball team, the touch team, the rugby team, the basketball team, the badminton team, the tennis team. Because it was such a small school, so you had all these opportunities constantly thrown at you. And so that got me out of my shell, and then,
that's crazy, bro. Like, considering, like, you saying that you were shy, and then with the
Korimako, yeah,
because you won that twice, right?
Yeah, brother.
Right.
Yeah. Like, how'd you know that? Research, brother. Research.
Hold up, bro. Okay, I don't know if you know this about me, G, but I do my research, my G.
Bro, you did your research.
Bro, did you ever sneak out on the Friday markets, bro? Down in Philly?
Bro, no, I didn't. But there was this one moment, bro. This one moment where half the school, well, not half the school, most of the seniors had run down the road to Cheltenham, which is like the closest town to Hatapaora. It's like 5-minute run if you're fast. And half the seniors had run down there, and then there was me and my boys, and we were in our dorm, and we were like, we were putting up the courage, like, let's run down to the party as well. And I was like, come on, and then we all put our gears on, and we're running down the driveway, and then halfway down the driveway I was like, nah, fuck this, I can't do this. And I go, and they were like, bro, come on, it's all good, you're only going to get a growling from the principal. And I was like, boys, I don't care about the principal, I'm more scared about my dad. If my dad found out that I ran down to the freaking dairy to go to some shitty ass party in Cheltenham, bro, that's me, I'm done. And they're like, bro, he can't get you. And I was like, boys, all he has to say is, I'm coming. And then that's me. I'll be crying already. I'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry, Dad.
Bro, well, I mean, like, what did you guys do for fun then?
Well, now that you've just told me that you want to send your son to school, I'm gonna say schoolwork and praise.
And some dancing, my G. Oh, is this the one? Oh,
this is a video, I guess you could.
This is the one, my bro. Sorry, I got the. This is the dance.
This is ancient.
I know.
This is ancient.
Bit
of booty action.
Bit of old Sonny Minaj in there, my G. Bro, we better put that away, G. TOS.
Bro, I was doing that before William Mairua came along,
Well, that's another thing, bro, because another fielding product, right?
Bro, he is, brother. He is.
Maybe there's something down in the water down there, brother. That we all
shake the encouraging us to hip thrust.
Bro, well, I mean, bro, that was before, anything, like before the internet. What was that? That was like 5 years ago, G.
bro, I didn't even think we even knew that you could post things anywhere.
Oh, brother, far out, mate. I'll tell you what. Anyway, bro, I got a question for you, G, and I got one for chat, bro. When you go to the boiler, bro, what's the first thing you grab out, G?
To the
We've got
boiler.
three selections, bro. You either
Okay.
go for the veggies, you go for the puha first, or you go
Yep.
for the doughboys, or you go for the meat. What's your one?
Doughboys.
Doughboys,
Always.
okay.
Yeah.
One in the
That's like
chat.
the first thing to go, bro.
It always is. And then when you go there and there's like nothing there, you feel like internal sadness. You know what
Exactly,
I'm saying?
brother. Exactly.
So we've got one in the chat for the doughboys. At the moment, the meat is the first thing going. But that's only 2 votes.
Oh yeah.
It should just be, yeah. But the meat is good the next day, you know?
Yeah, bro. Oh, bro, you always got to cook a boiler and then leave it,
Yeah.
and then cook it again, and then it's perfect.
I know. And then when you're too hungry and you're just like, nah, I'm just gonna get into it.
I know.
And then the meat's like chewy, and you're like, I don't know.
Bro, do you know? That's what I reckon about like hangi or hakari. You know how like on the last day of like a funeral or a tangihanga, you always have that mean as feed at the end.
Yep.
Do you know what I reckon, bro? Is that yeah, it's amazing, but I think it's amazing because you wait like 8 hours
Yeah, that's
to
true.
eat it. You know, like you wake up at like 6 o'clock to begin the tangihanga, and then you don't get back to the marae till like 2. Then that's when you have your first kai. That's why you're like, oh man, this is
Right.
amazing. But actually, it's amazing because you've been starved.
That's the one, bro. The best is when, bro, when you dig in the graves, when you dig in the grave, brother, and you get the first, bro, you get in there first because that's worth it. Because, bro, some of these urupas, G, fuck, like it's like cement under that shit.
Bro, I've only dug a hole once, and the one time I dug a hole, I was the lightest that could go in the hole because you know how you always gotta put the lightest person because you can pull them out.
Yep.
So I was the last. So I jumped in and I was just digging away, and then I did one more spade, and I saw like a color under the dirt, and then one of my uncles was like, "Hey, what's that?" And then I went again. Clothes started to appear, and I was like, "Bro!" And I jumped out of that hole so quick, and I was like, "Get me out of here! Get me out of here!" And I had the heebie-jeebies for like 3 hours after that.
Was it a person?
It was the dead person's clothes that started to seep through.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro. Because we were burying someone on top of someone else.
Oh, bro, that was you too, bro. You were in there, no one else but you.
Bro, I know. I was like this.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. What the hell? Oh. Yeah. Anyway, bro, going back in time a little bit, you know, I'm always about that. If you could go back and tell in time and tell yourself, you know, maybe a mistake or something like that, you could say, hey, young Sonny, this is what you need to do. Is there anything that you regret at your time or something a little bit of advice that you could have said to the young Sonny?
Bro, I think if I could go back to the young Sonny, I'd tell him to learn more Māori.
Yeah.
Learn more Māori because, bro, like I know you could say heaps or some,
okay.
but there's just so much more for me to learn. And I just think when I was at school, if I had just put a bit more effort into Māori class, you know, I'd be way better.
You know, right? Bro, what about like, what would you tell this Sonny, G? This one right here. What would you tell this guy? You know?
Bro, what the hell?
What would you tell this Sonny? Like, let's say you're like invisible, and you can rock up and you can be like, hey Sonny, it's me, Sonny. I want you. This is what I want you to say. Okay. What would that Sonny say, Maji?
Oh man, jeez, far out. That Sonny will probably say, "Yo, that guy, he's an ass." Just freaking ding him in the nose a little bit or something.
Give him a lift. Give him a little.
Far out. What a payday.
Bro, the meat is winning at the moment.
Bro, I know the meat's winning because you know maybe some of those people haven't had good doughboys.
Bro, what is like? Let's describe our best doughboy, brother. Go for it.
Bro, the best doughboy is like something. I can't even describe it. If I just think about it, maybe I can. It's like perfect size. Like it can't be because some people make like big ones like that.
Yeah.
But it's like a medium-sized doughboy, and it's just like been in there long enough so that all the juices is in the doughboy now, and when you eat it, it's just like a nice fluffy, not a crunch, but a nice fluffy bite.
Bro, have you had bro, I may be the minority here, but I like the little one.
Oh no, bro! Everyone likes
Those little tiny ones that are like this big,
likes the little ones, bro.
but they're dense. I like them dense doughboys.
How many can you fit in your mouth?
Oh, bro, let's not go there because someone will clip that. Someone will clip it and then, say it will be how many can you fit in your mouth, and then they'll clip it and then they'll put a number later on, and then they'll all laugh at me. I see what you're trying, Sonny. Don't try that shit on my channel, mate. Actually, we've got some doughboys here. I'm just going to show you now. Just going to experience what it is like. Oh shit, brother! I've got something for you, mate. Oh, actually, let's put it out. What kind of doughboys do you like? We either have the fluffy ones.
Yep.
Fluffy or dense. We're going to say dense. I like those. Put that out on the chat. I've got 1 and 2. Fano, hit it up. Bro, so here I'm gonna say this quote, bro. Don't give them a soup, give them a chocolate sundae, my G. You said that. That was you that said that.
Whoa, did I?
You did, bro. UNICEF, Youth Ambassador, my G.
Whoa, jeez.
What did you have to do to get that, bruv?
Oh man. Oh, bro, do you know what? This is actually maybe it's embarrassing. Nah, I don't know. So there was an application, and it said, if you're passionate about the lives of young people and children, then you need to apply for this role. And I saw that, and I was like, yes, I need to apply for that role because I am. And so I applied for it, and then they had to do these interviews because there was a short list, and they had to do all these interviews to find the right UNICEF ambassadors. And I did the interviews, and bro, like, in that time, I had done some pretty cool stuff. Like, I had already won Ngā Manu Kōrero. I had won a few.
Say it twice, brother.
No, this time I had only won one. I only won one. I had won a few other speech competitions, and I had been awarded all these other things. So I was feeling pretty, like, I felt like hot shit. I was like, man, I got this UNICEF thing on lock. Anyway, after that interview, they ring me, and I was like, yeah, here we go. Here's the positive. And they go, kia ora, Sonny, how are you? And I was like, yeah, awesome, thank you. And they're like, we're just letting you know that you just missed out on securing a position as a UNICEF ambassador. And bro, that was the first time that year, actually probably in my whole time at Hatapara, that I had been given, the like deny.
Oh.
And
did you feel it, G?
Bro, I felt it because I'd never been a loser, let's say. And like, yeah, and I like sat in my room and I had like a low key cry. And then my mum came in, she was like, what's wrong? And I was like, oh, Mum, I didn't get the UNICEF role. And she goes, oh, that's all good. And I was like, no, Mum, it's not all good. I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit, all right?
Put some Adele on, G? Did you put some of the Adele?
Yeah, bro.
Someone like you, and then you just,
bro, legit.
I know how that feels, brother.
Yeah, bro. I was just sitting there, and then the next day, I get another phone call, and I knew it was them, and I was like, why are they ringing me back? And I answered, and I was like, kia ora. And they go, kia ora, Sonny. This is Jackie from UNICEF, and I was like, kia ora. And they go, we're just wondering, and we know, and you may feel out of it about this, but we actually want to offer you the position to be a UNICEF ambassador. And I was like, really? And they're like, yes, we really do. You had a really strong application, and I know that we said we couldn't offer it to you before, but we want to give it to you. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I'll take it. I'd love to be it. And then, yeah, bro. And then that's the story.
Bro, I thought you were going to pull the old nah, all good. Nah, stuff yous.
Stuff yous.
Stuff yous, I don't want.
You had your chance. You had your chance.
Was it Jackie, eh? Stuff you, Jackie.
Jackie, yeah.
You take your application, stuff it up your bum. I'm supporting. Because I mean, like, Bro, what are some things that you did out there?
So, bro, the main reason why I wanted to do it was that, you know, I wholeheartedly believe that there are many kids around the world who need, support and stuff. But the reason for me, bro, was that I actually know lots of Maori children from communities like Kangaroa Forest or Te Whaiti or Ruatoria that need support and that need their voice shared. And because I had been to those communities, I was like, I just need a platform that's going to give me that space and going to give me, an opportunity to share my corridor about these communities and to, reflect back at us like, hey, bro, there's a saying, clean your own house before you clean someone else's. And,
Yeah.
and I just felt like, that, yeah, we should totally help the world, but shit, bro, like, there's literally people outside our home, like outside our doorstep who are calling out to, for us to support them. And so I was like, that's why I want to be a UNICEF ambassador. And I was an ambassador for 2 years, I think. Yeah, 2 years. And all the mahi that I did was mainly about creating campaigns, about sharing their voice and, how we can support them.
You did a lot of stuff with poverty, right? Child poverty?
Yeah, bro.
Bro,
yeah.
That's still an issue today, mate. Hey.
Bro, I know, brother. It's huge. And, now that I'm in TV or, Māori language revitalization, I've kind of, you could say, left turned a little bit. But, at the whole heart of all my mahi that I do, it's always about promoting te reo Māori and promoting young Māori leaders. And that's, yeah.
Bro, did you do any work with the blind, G?
No, bro. No.
I thought that's the bro that gave you that haircut was a bit blind. Jesus Christ, mate! What's going on with that friend?
Bro, I was riding the box for years, brother.
Bro, shit. Bro, old Paulie D, old Sonny D from the old Jersey Shores up in here, bro.
Bro, there's actually this video, and I'm not sure if you found it or what, but there's this video. My hair is pulled back so much that the box is like here. And the comb over part is like back here.
Yo, look at the
and
bro.
I don't know.
Setting trends, you reckon?
Bro, I don't know how I even walked out of the barber shop, happy with that, but I was.
Hey, bro, good on you, brother. Okay? Because I think, sometimes you gotta try some new shit,
Tough.
And bro, in fielding, bro, there's not a lot of barbers. And
exactly, brother. Exactly.
But did you actually go to the barber, bro? Is that just one of the bros from old Ngāti Tangaroa, my G?
No, bro. I actually went to a barber for that haircut, and I wish I had it because, man, embarrassing.
Bro, did you guys ever win? Did Ngāti Tangaroa ever win, G? You guys were close 1 year, eh?
Bro, 2012, we won. We won the
overall. You would have been
house.
like a third former there.
Bro, no, I was year 11.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry.
Fifth form. I was fifth form, but. Bro, there was this 1 year, it was my sixth form, and it was Kapahaka house comps, which is like, huge at HP. If your house wins Kapahaka house comps, then you guys are the real winners. Like, you may not win the overall house competition trophy, but if you win Kapahaka house comps, then you're the real winner. Anyway, they were calling out the winners for the different sections, and it was like, in first place, Ngāti Tangaroa, and I was like, yes. And they're like, in first place again, Ngāti Tangaroa. And I was like, yes. And then everyone around me, they're like, yo, brother, you won. And I was like, yeah, we won. And then they go, the overall winner for Kapahaka House Comps 2013 is Ngāti Whiro. And I was like, what the fuck? Bro, and I was like, what the hell? How did this happen?
And how did it happen? Did you get down to the nitty gritty? Did you find out?
Right. It was because they combined everyone's points, and I don't know, bro. Right. But at the end of the day, I was robbed, and I'm still salty about it till this day.
I know, bro. That's why I brought it up.
7 years on.
That's why I brought it up. Hey, we've got to heal. We've got to heal some of these, brother. Yeah. Oh man. But nah, bro. So I think because what do you reckon the cause and effects are of child poverty today, Maji? you think it's the rise of like, I don't know, housing, or what do you think contributes towards
Bro,
that in
it's
New Zealand?
definitely a community thing, eh? And like I wholeheartedly believe that, because bro, there's so many factors that feed into child poverty and that feed into the cycle.
Yeah.
Like, um, let's say if you grow up in a low socioeconomic household, you're more likely to carry that on in your children's lifetime as well. And the reason for that, bro, is it's not the whānau's fault. And I, wholeheartedly believe that whenever people go, those parents didn't make better decisions, or, that kid needs to dream bigger, it's not their, if they're in that cycle, they can't get up. Like, it's gonna take it takes huge reform for them to break that. What it is that the community they're in just promotes it everywhere. Like if you wake up and your bro is also living in low socioeconomic and your other brother's living in low socioeconomic and you go to school and everyone at school is in low socioeconomic, then how the hell are you supposed to imagine yourself outside of that? Like you got no role model. Your friends aren't thinking about it. You're not thinking about it. So, you know, how
Mm.
are you supposed to break the cycle? And bro, when I was at uni, I saw this amazing picture. It showed this township. What was the town? Can't remember. It was in Auckland, and it showed this high school that was for people in poverty, like for low socioeconomic whānau. And only low socioeconomic whānau went to this school, and they showed the school zone, right? And then they showed another school right next door to this low socioeconomic um, division, and it was a flash school, and there was all these new subdivisions around this flash school, and they had drawn the school zone around this flash school, and so immediately you can see that those kids who are from the low socio they're never going to experience what it's like to have a teacher who's there to be what it's like to experience a decile 7 school, because their school zone cuts them out from the flash school, right?
Mm.
But then the government said, hey, let's open up another school zone. And so it's got the flash school zone here, the low social school zone here, and then they opened up another school zone right next door to the Pohara one and said, all the kids in this area can also go to the flash school.
Just skip it. Not
But
even,
they skipped, bro. And I was
bro.
like, that's another huge factor that contributes to child poverty.
Sounds like
You
some
know?
King's College shit right there, my G.
Bro, it is. And like, there's just so many aspects, bro. Like,
Bro, have you ever been to King's College to have a look at that place?
once, I think, bro. Once for a
Bro,
rugby game, just to look at it.
bro, it's in the hood. G.
But exactly, bro.
Yeah, but like, and they get all these kids that are really good at rugby to go there, but
Bro,
everybody else,
exactly.
kahore, you go down to
You know
Mangere
what
College.
also, bro, is that they also take kids from low socio communities and put them into those flash schools, but it actually devalues the community that they've come from,
Yeah, big time.
because it takes away all that talent, all that expertise and potential, and they put it somewhere else.
Yeah, it's so true, bro. Like man, I've been in there. Like I know what's up. Like
Yeah.
yeah. Like man, I was friends with a couple of All Black bros, and they were
Yeah.
at school, and then next minute they were at Saint Kentigans, and I'm like, what happened
Exactly,
here?
bro.
What the fuck happened here?
Bro?
You know?
Exactly. And it actually, but what it does is that it has a ripple effect that, it means that school's rugby team is now not as good as what it could be. And then it means that parents aren't going to choose that school for their kid because the sporting team, for instance, isn't good enough. And then because kids aren't going to that school, the government isn't going to give it many resources to make it a better school. And so it just goes down, down, and down. And all it started was from a flash school taking one boy to go into their, rugby team, who they're just going to train up and then ditch after the year 13,
Yeah. Do you reckon, in terms of child poverty, do you think that with the decile system, do you think that that's just throwing money at the problem's actually going to sort it out?
Nah, bro. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. No. You
That's what
can't
they're
just
doing,
throw
right?
money. Yeah, exactly, bro. Nah. And it's funny, like, I could give my opinion on everything, but like I actually have no idea how to fix it, because it's just a huge cycle and there's so many things that feed it. And it's almost like you just got to press the restart button,
Yeah. And but are we ready for that? And
yeah,
that's why I think like Te Wiki o Te Reo Māori so important is because it's that inclusion, right? Have you
Yeah,
seen
bro.
like the growth of that? Like, because I mean, you've been, in media and I think for a long time. Have you seen like growth from when you first started to like this year's one?
Yes, bro. So when I first did Te Wiki o Te Reo Māori, we were doing marches and things, and there's probably around about 30,000 people engaged in those marches. For this year, we didn't do any marches. We did an online campaign, and we had more than 1 million people show up and register. And bro, and whenever people comment something about Maori stuff on the news, and people in the comment section are always like, why would I learn Maori? I'd rather learn Spanish or Mandarin or whatever language that they choose,
Yep.
just because they don't want to learn Maori.
Yep.
Now we can tell those people, well, your view, bro, is not supported by a whole other million people. A quarter of the nation have registered and said that they value Te Reo Māori. And so, that's I think that's an incredible number to start showing. And, from when I first started engaging with Te Wiki o Te Reo, from when I went to McDonald's last night,
Yeah.
boom,
It's
Te Reo Māori.
it's so impressive that people are taking it on, and
Yeah, bro.
because man, I was in school, man, when like it was kind of coming out of that.
Yeah.
Not coming out of that. It was more of like the ministry is telling us that we need to include a lot more Te Reo Māori in our,
Yep.
and that was very recently. Like it wasn't like it wasn't just in the 80s. We're talking about like in the 90 early 90s to the 2000s. It was kind of like, oh, let's kind of have, let's make it mandatory, but it's not mandatory. It's kind of like, yeah. So I think that's something that like I've seen too, just in regular
bro.
people.
And also, like, we gotta start letting people know that real Māori is cool. Like, bro, I'm a very strong advocate that Te Reo Māori made my dreams come true. I wouldn't be where I am if I couldn't speak Te Reo Māori. And I remember I was doing this show for Nickelodeon. It was the Slime Cup auditions, and there were some people from the television school there, and they go, how do I get into TV? And I was like, oh, do you speak Māori? And they go, nah. And I was like, I don't know, bro, but that's how I got into TV. It was because I speak Māori. And because I can speak Māori, I've been to, half the world.
I know.
Antarctica,
which we're going to get to next, brother.
Yeah.
Look at you, bro. Oh, man, this shit just warmed my heart, brother. Okay? Manawa kappa, my G. Straight up. Look at this, bro. Who would have thought, eh? Who would have thought that, bro, with the boxed up little fade from the old cuzzies down at the Philly shops would be able to go to Antarctica, bro. How long? You're there for 10 days, right?
Yeah, bro. Oh, I think it was actually like 12, because our plane like broke down or something.
Yo.
So we had to stay back. But yeah, bro. Yeah.
Bro, what are we there for?
So we're filming the show about science in Antarctica, because I didn't know this, but Antarctica is the least researched continent on the planet. Like, we've only just started to research Antarctica in the last like 50 years or something, which is like tiny compared to if you think about how much we know about Asia and the Americas, and like it's Africa, for instance. Like, we know so much about Africa, but Antarctica we only know like 10% or something, they were saying.
Oh, this is crazy. And then so you're down there, you're doing some research. You're doing research on seals, right?
Yeah, bro. Seals, penguins, like all the creatures down there. Oh, bro, man, you know what? Like, I'm so lucky that they made their TV show, because when I came home, it was so hard to describe to people what it was like to be down there, because I just have never imagined anything like 24-hour daylight, like no nighttime, no nighttime whatsoever. The sun it's the same the whole time you're there.
Real.
And there's no bugs, there's no trees, there's no. So when you're outside, it's just silence. Like
That's crazy,
like,
bro.
and you can't even think about that, bro. Like like even if you stepped outside now, you'll still hear cicadas or the tree leaves rustling or or like the sound of a light bulb, But in Antarctica, it's just silence. Like
because well, like I never thought about that. Because normally,
yeah,
when you go to the bush and there's like
yeah,
nothing, and at least you can hear tui or you can hear kiriru or you
yeah,
can hear any, a waka waka. You hear them around, or you hear, or you hear cicadas and things. But
yeah.
far out, man, like legit, like
Antarctica,
there's
bro,
nothing.
nothing,
Yeah,
nothing.
and
And like
then
if it's windy, you might hear the wind, but other than that, like nothing.
I watched a little bit of it, and then there's this bit where you were just like, "Oh yeah, I can hear something," and it was the seal, like talking or some shit, and I was
Yeah,
like,
bro.
"Yeah,
They sound alien, eh? They're
yeah."
like it's like boo, 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 boo.
Is that how aliens sound? G?
Yeah.
Do that again for us one time, brother.
No, come on.
Come on, now, G, straight up. Like,
It was it was like choo.
that sounds like my cousin Sion there, G. Choo! That sounds like that one, brother. Far out. Oh man, that's mean, bro. And like any other crazy. What about the penguins, my bro? Did you like?
Bro, do you know what? Antarctica is so cold that when we interviewed the scientist, bro, he had been outside for so long that his bogey had frozen. Like it was long, like out sticking out like that. It was a bogey icicle, bro. And before we filmed, I was like, shit, how do we tell the bro to like?
The hoop?
And like everyone was like looking at each other. And then just before the interview started, this like thing went across his nose, and he went like that. And I was like, fast, shot.
Bro,
But yeah, bro.
far out. Well, how, bro? Was it like a what kind of hoop air was it? Was it just like a what a runny one and it just like froze?
Yeah, bro. It just was running one that went whoosh
Bro,
and
that's
froze.
dangerous, G. Someone just gives you the
Huh, yeah,
oh, I'm gonna die, G, or you hit it or
yeah,
something,
in your mind, yeah.
Bro. So
Yeah,
your
bro.
plane broke, man. I'm pretty sure this is the starting of a horror movie, G, where everyone eats each other's bums when you gotta cut each other's butt cheeks off and eat them. You know? Should we play that video
No.
again, bro? Then that Sonny Minaj one, G. You would have been the first one if they would have saw your video. If they would have saw that video, they'd be like, "Hey, the first one we're gonna cut up is Sonny because he's got that juicy butt. He's got that juicy no." Oh,
Nah, bro. So what happened was that we were getting ready to leave, and then, bro, I don't like talking shit about people in their profession, but
bro, do it.
the aircraft crew
Oh,
of the American base in Antarctica, I think, is the most useless bunch of people I've ever heard of in my life.
okay.
So, bro, we had to. So, my plane getting down there was delayed because the plane that was about to leave Antarctica. Also, my plane getting down there needed a new part, right?
All right.
And so they rang up the plane in Antarctica and said, "Hey, can you bring the new part for this plane back in Aotearoa?" And they're like, "Yes, sweet." Well, it got delayed because their plane that was leaving with our part from Antarctica broke down as well. And so they had to ring America to send the part to Antarctica to then
Send it back.
fix that plane so they
Oh.
could send that plane to bring the part for our plane in Aotearoa. So that was like freaking out of it. And then we hopped in our plane, did the show and stuff. And then we're about to leave. And they said, "Oh no, you're not leaving anymore." And I was like, "What? Why?" And they're like, "Oh, the crew that was loading the plane backed the truck in too hard into the door, and the door can't engage anymore. So the crew have to fly back with masks. In the plane's like bing masks.
Yeah.
So they had to fly back with those masks, bro, because there was no oxygen going into the plane because the door couldn't close. So they flew the plane back, fixed the plane in Christchurch, and then flew it back again to take us home.
Shit, bro. That's
Oh,
yeah. Nah, I'd be pissed off too, yo. I mean,
bro.
sheesh. It's bad enough, they are the way they are right now, all the Americans.
Yeah.
But like, but I mean, shit, like that's crazy, bro.
Bro, but like, man, who backs in the truck too hard into the
I
plane?
know. It's a plane. It's not like the corner of the garage.
Yeah, bro, exactly. We're gonna like a little stump on the freaking side of the road. Like it's huge, bro.
Bro,
It's
did
huge. Like
you pull a Hati Haka LG when you found out? Do the old pull a Tikatonu LG and just straight in their face, spit in
those
their
ones,
face as
bro.
you pull
Those
the puka on the G.
that would have been like, oh no, we got one of those radical Maoris down
Oh, all the way down here in Antarctica, bloody hell. Oh shit, bro. Man, that's cool, bro. Like your journey is fucking great, bro. Like I like just doing my research. I was like, damn, bro, this is a cool journey that I think a lot of people don't know, bro.
here.
And
Thank you,
I
bro.
know you seem like a humble bro, and you're just like, I don't really like get down with it, but like going through it, I was like, far out, man, you've done a whole bunch in your life, bro, for as young as you are.
Yeah, bro. But it's legit because my mum and dad, bro, they're just the most amazing parents in the world. And without like their like constant support and encouragement, bro, like I don't think I would have, ever amounted to anything. And then I'm just so lucky that I've had like amazing mentors and like who are all like real good whānau of mine too, who have guided and like helped me, you know, achieve what I have.
Yeah.
Because yeah, legit.
So bringing it back to Te Wiki, what do you think? What, and I know this is probably like a simple question, bro, and it's probably a simple answer as well. But a lot of people don't know. Why is it important to New Zealand? Why not New Zealand? Why is it important to Aotearoa and to the tangata whenua of Aotearoa? Why is it important?
Bro, I mean, I could probably come up with a million reasons, but the main reason is because Te Wiki o Te Reo Māori is the only time Aotearoa, as a nation, recognizes Te Reo Māori. And it's also like a really important time, like, if you're considering, starting a Māori language journey, like this is the best time to do it because there's just a whole bunch of things coming out left, right, and center. And you're just kind of surrounded by the reo. But yeah, Te Wiki o Te Reo Māori is so important because it's the only time in the year that we actually, as a country, recognize Te Reo Māori as, the national language of New Zealand.
Where do you think it's going? Like, what are some points that you think that it's going in the right direction in terms of just us as a people, not just Te Wiki or Te Reo Māori, just Te Reo Māori in general? Like, are there any like indicators that you're like, bro, this is why we're kind of improving?
Yeah, bro. Well, like if you look at research, like it shows you that where Māori language speakers are growing and growing, but also like you can just feel it, eh? Like you can just feel that people are just much more positive and drawn to it. Like we always hear that Māori language courses are booked out because everyone wants to learn Māori, and that like
That never happened before,
exactly, bro, and exactly, and also like um like the prime minister, for instance, gave her kid a Maori name. Like, when have we ever thought that the prime minister would recognize Te Reo as a fundamental thing that makes you a New Zealander? Like, so yeah, there's all those indicators, and just as a personal thing, like I just think you're just way cooler if you can speak Maori.
Hard.
Hey,
Bro, when you sit on the pipeline, bro, and then you like, bro, my reo is very, I'm getting there, and I know words and I know how to speak and speak to my friends and how to do basics. But like, you sit at a tangiana, or you sit at a hui and you listen, and then just think, bro, I wish I could do that like that, and and that's what's really cool about it. You can now.
yeah, bro, exactly.
Yeah, and it was hard to find too, like how to how to get. Another thing, bro, that I want to ask you, where do you think? And bro, it's all been positive, G, and everything's good, but I mean, we don't want to get too negative. But where could we improve as a people in Aotearoa? Where do you think we could really improve as a society, Te Reo?
Bro, my one thing would just be for more people to learn to speak it. Like and I know that there's some rarus around that, because trying something new is always super super hard. But like, as someone who speaks Te Reo Māori, it's legit the easiest language, I think, in the world. Like, there's no hidden vowels. You don't say, comb different, when it's spelt with a C, like, like it's the most easiest language in the world. And also, like, I believe, bro, that um, if you can't speak Maori, then you haven't fully become a New Zealander. Because real Maori isn't just language for Maori people; it's language for anyone who's from Aotearoa, and that until you have an understanding of te reo Maori, then you haven't fully understood who you are as a New Zealander of Aotearoa, because it's part of your identity, bro. Like, it's
Yeah.
it's yours. It's your language.
How do you feel about I know obviously reo being in schools and things like that. How do you feel around the progress towards being more accept, like having teachers that understand that te reo is
Yeah.
important and things like that. What's your stance?
Um. I definitely believe te reo Māori should be compulsory in schools. Like, I'd love it, but there's so much building we got to do first. Like, we need to first build up the teaching capacity. Probably need to figure out what type of reo Māori you want to teach people, because there's all these different dialects. Yeah. But I think a good start is that it's just that for teachers just to make one little effort. Maybe they just dedicate 1 hour a day or one day of the week to learning something new about te reo, and I think that those small baby steps will soon amount to an overall success for te reo.
Because I think I mean that's the base, right? Is the next generation coming through and even
Yeah.
doing small things, like just yeah. I did a course on te reo with in the classrooms.
Hmm.
And the lady said to me, and this always pings me all the time. She said, if you walk into a classroom and took a screenshot, just take a one photo, and if you can't say that you can identify that as a classroom in Aotearoa, then
Yeah.
then there's issues. All right. And it doesn't,
Yes,
yeah.
bro.
And then a lot of people think, I'll just put some things on the wall and just tokenism, chuck it up there, and then I'll be all right. But it's not just that, it's more of the, every day, kei te pehea, just little things like that just like don't have in our vocabulary and a lot of our
Yeah,
cycle.
bro. And also, like, but there's so many resources out there now. Like, there's this app called All Kupu that if you want to get free translations, you just write in whatever phrase you got in English, send it to them. You gotta pay a few dollars, of course, but they'll give you the free translation back. And, like, already that's an upgrade for any Facebook posts or
Big time.
um, you know.
Bro, I've
So,
got an app, G, and you just you just put your phone, like you just put the image, you put your camera up, and
oh yes,
bring it over, and it will tell you exactly what it is. You
say
don't
the
even have to
Māori
write
word.
it in.
Yes, bro. Yeah, I know. So, I think technology's helped us out huge. And hats off to all those innovative Maori who have come up with all these great ideas to advance and support people to take on te reo Maori. Because, yeah,
This,
it's making it easier and easier.
yo, and I think just if somebody wanted to start their journey, bro, where would they go? Like, for somebody that has zero background in te reo or any te ao Māori, doesn't know jack. How do you reckon? Where's the way they could go? Yo, I could go here to start. The
Um,
Wananga?
yeah, bro. I guess for learning, I'd encourage them to search up Te Wānanga o Aotearoa, or um, Te Wānanga o Raukawa, because Te Wānanga o Raukawa, they offer free online Maori language courses. And so, online's always a bit more easier because you can do it in your own time. But yeah, bro, Te Tōnanga o Raukawa, Te Wānanga o Aotearoa, or even if you're in Whakatane ways or around Tauranga, those ways, Te Wānanga o Awanuiarangi. But yeah.
See, like, and it's not that hard to find. Like, and
Oh, bro,
it's
you just
every
type in Māori language course and
yeah.
But you find a billion probably.
Bro, I had a dude called Josh Kirkley on, and he's he's a TikTok dude too. He does the stars. He's at the Star Dome in
Oh yeah,
Tamaki Makaurau. And bro, he I had him on for Matariki to talk around just everything around the stars. He's the man. But anyway, he started his journey because he knew that he had to impart knowledge in te reo for our kura kaupapa and everything. So, you know, and I asked him and he said, man, I just got on and I was like, yo, I have to do this. And away he went. And I was so impressed with him, man. He was the man.
bro. I reckon the Maori astrology is like one of the most interesting and exciting things about te reo. Like,
bro, let's be honest. These motherfuckers were smarter than everybody else. G.
bro, legit. Like, how did they
Straight up.
travel? You know, the entire Pacific, probably more.
Bro, just putting their hand in the
just
fucking water
looking
and
at
like they put their hand in the water and it's like, oh, that's warm. That means we have to go this way. I was like, God damn. Nobody knows
Bro,
that shit now.
bro, exactly. And do you know what? The one of the biggest things is that like people always think that, you know, it was the Vikings or one of those more European ancestors that, you know, are the greatest voyagers. But 500 years before the Vikings discovered Britannia, let's say, Maori had already transversed most of the Pacific.
Before any of these
Before
fools
any.
got their Hollywood movies, shit.
Yeah, bro, exactly. Moana was out there ages ago.
Hearty. Bro. Fuck, man. And speaking of that, bro, coming back to this is another one that I was meaning to touch on. Representation of Māori in media has changed immensely since Jake the Muss.
Yes,
straight
bro.
up. Because when Jake the Muss came out, bro, that's how all
Everybody
my
viewed
bros
us.
anywhere, they're like, bro, you know where this is? I'm like, yeah, I know where that is. Oh, bro, you know, what are some things that have changed and how has it changed from that point? Because before that point, what was there? Billy T? Like,
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
that's it, right?
Yeah, bro. Well, it's funny. I've actually never seen Once We're Warriors. Like,
brother, I can take you on a bro. Next time you're in Auckland, G, let me know. Say less. I'll take you around, bro. I'll go, this is where the pub was. This is where Gracie was. This is where that. Anyway, because you're young, brother.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, but
cook you some eggs.
I think, bro, it's because you know, over the years we've just had people who have been able to kind of decolonize, you know, our mind, and you know, that's a big word to use, but
keep it up, brother. You're making my stream sound fucking legit with those words, my G.
We've just you know, we've just got come to realize that, hey, this type of stuff, you know, kind of feeds that colonial idea of what Maori are.
Aye.
And that, you know, Maori were actually very peaceful, and we were just awesome
chilling,
sea voyaging veggie growers, you know, who maybe fought with each other now and then, but nothing really bad, you know, like we were quite a peaceful people. It wasn't until colonization that weird
keep going, bro. Keep going.
You know that things kind of took a real bad turn, and I think, you know, now that we're starting to understand that narrative and starting to take hold of the narrative too, you know, we can now tell our own stories and be like, hey, you know what? I've got a princess for you, Disney. Here, her name's Moana.
Oh, bro, have you seen Otuji?
Oh, I've seen that one scene.
Oh, that church scene. One with the church.
The one, and he puts the powder on his face and he goes, "Hey, I'm more Pākehā than you," or something.
That was the one where he cut his head off in the church. Oh, no. Bro. See, like I think that was, it's a great movie, don't get me wrong. But Utu was when everybody went, holy fuck. Like, holy jeez, these fucking savages. And
yeah, bro.
And it was like, there was bits of it that were, I mean, around that time, that's what happened. Like, you know, but bro, what you said, like, we were very peaceful people. And we didn't, like, if there was a fight, it would be, there was protocols with that shit. You know?
Yeah.
And that's why we have all these protocols in the marae and things like that. But I mean, shit, man, like, you should watch that movie, bro, if you ever get time. And bro, you'll be like, holy bro, one time well, they showed that to us in class, bro.
Oh man, that would have been a traumatic experience.
Oh, not for me, G. I was like, yo, because the first scene, some of the first scenes is straight up this dude getting decapitated by this, getting his head chopped off with this patu, G, and I was just like, holy moly! And then you see my the Pākehā teacher at the back of the classroom. Oh shit! He just whoa, yeah. No, we're not gonna watch this anymore. Oh
yeah, bro. Well, that's the same with like Deadlands.
yeah.
And
I haven't even seen it.
Oh, bro, it's a good TV show.
We need to watch
totally. Yeah, bro.
It's made by the
TVNZ on demand.
Oh, we're doing shout outs all of a sudden. Hit it again, G. Go hit it with it, brother.
TVNZ on demand team. Watch Deadlands.
What time? Just make up one.
On demand. 8 p.m. Mondays.
Bro, that's it. That's extra. That's some pootie in the pocket, my G. You got that. Oh, I would do one, bro, but nobody wants to hear me. I'll be like, bakery run, bro. Where's the best bakery, my G?
It's bakery.
Not that Kaka one in fucking Fielding, is it?
No.
Not that.
Bro, actually, there was one good bakery in Fielding.
Is that? I know the name of that one. Is it
Rose or something?
Nah, Beresford Bakery.
Beresford. Yeah, is it owned by some?
I don't know.
Hanemanas?
Yeah. Some what?
Hanemanas.
Hanemanas. What's Hanemanas, Maji?
No, Hanemana. Chinaman.
Oh. Did not know that, bro. You just could be heard me right there, my bro.
Oh, could be heard, bro. Hanemana.
Yeah, brother.
Bro. But I think in Titahi Bay we have one of the best fish and chip shops there is.
Okay. Speak to me, King.
Yep, it's called Titahi Bay. Actually, I don't know what it's called. It's next door to my house.
Oh.
But it's called Titahi Bay Fisheries. Yeah, Titahi Bay Fisheries, and they make their own chips.
Oh, okay. You can tell those ones, eh?
Hand cut, bro. Hand cut.
Oosh.
Yeah.
That's
and
those
the
ones
fish.
you know, eh? You know.
Yep.
Go there and I got.
Yep. They're on.
Because I mean, bro, the main thing when you go to a bakery, what's your go-to, mate? What do you go after?
Mince and cheese pie.
Oh, not the mince and cheese, G. Are you one of them? What about a steak and cheese? You're not a steak and cheese guy?
Bro, but sometimes they put like 3 meat in there and then like gravy.
Well, that's because you're getting these kaka pies from Titahi Bay, mate.
Oh, bro, but you know who has the best pies?
Who?
BP.
BP has got some good ones. I'll give you that.
Bro, their gourmet steak and cheese pie, bro. Gourmet steak and cheese pie. Oh, man.
Their butter chicken is on too, man.
Oh, bro, I used to buy the butter chicken pie like maybe once a month.
Yeah.
Actually, probably more than that. Twice a week. I mean, twice a fortnight.
What about the burgers, bro? Let's get us 3 burgers from the fish and chip shop, bro. What are you going with?
Okay.
Fish burger?
There is this fish and chip shop in Palmerston North. It's called Golden Takeaways, and if anyone knows Palmerston North, you go to Golden Takeaways. You can get a $5 fish burger, bro, and they put like 3 fish in the burger.
Ooh, what do you mean, like 3, like stack them?
Yeah, and then bun.
I don't know, bro. That might be a bit of an overload for me, man.
Bro, it's amazing. Anyway, yeah,
so if
fish
you had to
burger.
Choose, hold up, Sonny. If you had to choose steak burger, hamburger, or fish burger, bro, what are you going with?
Fish burger.
All right, let's see what the chat's got on that shit. 1 for the fish burger, 2 for the hamburger, 3 for the steak burger. I'll go with the steak burger. The steak burger is my jam. Like I'm with.
But bro, steak burger. Oh, come on, people.
Come on, people.
Bro, but
that's
steak
my
burgers.
father right there. Hit that 3B. Let's go.
Come on. But bro, steak burgers, bro. If the steak's not cooked good, it's gonna be the most chewiest thing in the world, and you would have eaten the whole steak before you even eat the buns.
That's true too, because they're not. Hey, it's a fish and chip shop. They're not getting that good steak, man.
Look at the steak, bro. It's gonna be chewy AF.
Oh.
And you know for a fact that fish burger is gonna be the most easiest thing in the world to eat, and it's just gonna taste amazing.
So because your work with TV, bro, let's get into that for a little while, bro. Do you reckon like Maori television, who do a great job? They're awesome, bro. Do you think like the rise of that has helped te reo in the general population much?
Oh, totally, bro.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it because it's accessible? Because it's on? Like you could just think it in? Because I mean, I gotta be honest. I don't know many Pākehā people that like are like, yo, I can't wait to go home and watch Willie Wairoa. Hey, bro, that dude is killing it. G. Like, let's just be
Yeah,
honest.
bro.
I love that dude.
He's a great guy, bro. And his new show, What a
Oh,
Beauty, is like,
bro, did you watch the one G when he took when when he trained his bro Ruben the haka, bro? Fuck. So
oh, bro.
Ruben's the dude from the cafe.
Yes, bro. I saw that.
Bro, and there's this one scene, and he's like, I like to do the haka, and he's like, go on then, and then he did it, and he goes, hey, Inoho, brother, don't ever do that again. Fuck, I cried, bro. Oh man, but do you reckon like do you see that it's moving forwards with, or are we still kind of like what's your perspective on the content that's coming out on Māori television? And I know you might have your hands tied, I suppose, but are you like, do you think it's hitting?
Yeah, bro. I mean, I think there are some, probably that's catered to a smaller audience, but I think content that's been created now, um, the more we make, the more creative and innovative we're getting, and so you know, probably content that was created a couple of years ago probably wouldn't fly these days, but content that we make these days, I wholeheartedly believe that some of it is just you're just like, wow, they came up with that, like Casketeers, like
Yeah,
a song about funerals. I mean, a show about funerals, like that's clever.
That's very clear. What about like demographics? Do you think that there's a demographic that's kind of getting missed with or maybe age demographic that's getting missed with stuff on Māori television?
Probably not missed. Probably just that the content that's created probably isn't quite what they were after,
Yeah.
or that maybe that audience isn't in the kind of part of their life where they think Te Reo Māori, is what they kind of look for in entertainment.
Yeah.
But I think the Māori broadcasting sector is like killing it. Yeah.
Because I think like killing it in a good way. Just anybody that doesn't take that
Yeah.
into content. I think my personal opinion, I reckon Māori television is coming up with some of the most creative stuff. Like I believe, and no disrespect to the other mainstream stuff, but it's very like stuck in the mud. Like work for such and such, so we'll just do it again with a different person.
Bro, exactly. And the Māori broadcasting industry, that everyone has to work harder. Because we're not just making TV. We're trying to save a language here. So yeah.
What about online stuff? What about, I know on demand is a thing now. Do you see a lot of change in terms of viewership going to online rather than Māori television and using, those things?
Yeah,
like
bro.
Instagram, and things
Anything,
like that.
yeah, brother. Anything that's on your phone, wins at the end of the day. So if you can't get it on your phone, you just can't.
Right?
You're losing the competition.
Yeah. Do you feel that there's a bit of a pushback with some of the older heads that are like, nah, actually, let's just put it on Māori television. Well, let's
Some,
put it
bro.
linear. Hey, I learned
Yeah,
that
linear.
word. I learned that word last couple of weeks.
Yeah, bro. There's obviously some pushback, but the support outweighs that, by heaps.
Bro, just to let you know, bro, the hamburger is winning right now by 1 point. Your fish burger, mate.
Oh, come on, team.
28%. I don't know.
Give us the fish burger. Fillet of fishes? Where my fillet of fishes
Are you like, this is an important question. Are you a fan of the fillet of fish, bro?
Bro, big fan.
I
get a double.
Bro, thank you, G. Me and you are like a dying breed, G.
Bro, do you know what I get most disappointed as at McDonald's sometimes doesn't give me 2 fillets when I buy.
What are the double?
A double fillet of fish.
Bro, are you the dude that just shuts up, or do you go back? Which one are you?
I just shut up and.
You're too nice, G. Bro, you need to hang with me, cuz you'll see me. Hey, what the fuck? You seem like a too nice guy,
Bro, no, I know, but But yeah.
Oh, hey, what is your go-to? Apart, so like let's say, let's go KFC, Margie. Are you a fan of the KFC?
Not really, bro.
Ah,
Like, I've never been a fan of K Fry.
bro,
Big fan of the filet fish. No, I guess Burger King is up there. What else? Burger Fuel.
Burger
Yeah.
Fuel. Let's go out of Burger Fuel's. Yeah, let's go Burger Spots, eh? Burger Spots. Would you rather? We'll go the local fish and chips. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Local fish and chips. What else have we got? We got the Macca's
Macca's.
and
And
BK.
oh, bro, do kebabs.
Oh,
Turkish.
okay. Bro, you're getting a bit bougie on.
Yeah. Come on.
That must have been that
Here we
Turkish
go.
haircut that you had, bro, back in the day. That Turkish barber, G. All right, let's go. We got 4. There we go. We got 4 up. Where are we going? I'm not. I keep it local, G. I always go to my local fish shop if I can. But I think it's just the speed, of McDonald's. You know, just
Yeah.
you just
Yep.
get it
And
straight
it's the
away.
same.
Yeah.
Like if you had McDonald's on Monday, it will taste the same on Friday.
Where's the best burger you've ever had? The best burger you've ever had, my G.
Bro, there's a place in
All around the
Porirua.
world, not just in here. Oh, we're going Porirua.
Bro, legit. There's a place in Porirua. It's called Grilla Barbecue. It's amazing.
Like gorilla.
No, like grill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, grill. Barbecue.
Are you a fan of the chicken shack in Porirua, bro?
Bro, is that in
Yeah,
Porirua East?
it's the famous one.
Bro, I've had their chicken wings. Good. Wings. Very good. Very good.
I've heard. I've got a lot of friends that are from Porirua. Always tell me Thames Creek. They always tell me, yo, because I do an online thing called the bakery run. I review bakery. That's why I asked.
Oh, okay.
I'll
No,
send it
yeah.
over to you, G. Anyway,
I don't know any good bakeries here in
there's
G'day,
none.
G'day.
There's none.
Yeah.
There's none
Yeah.
in the whole of Wellington. I'm just gonna put
Yeah.
it out there.
Yep.
None.
I agree.
So like working right now with your mahi, what is your everyday job like, bro? Like for your mahi with te mangai paho. What is it?
Mostly, bro, it's just about coming up with new ways on how we can best promote and revitalize Te Reo Māori. And it's I wake up very happy every day to go to mahi. Yeah, bro. And the icing on the cake is that my beautiful partner also works in Māori language revitalization, and so coming home to a home full of love and passion for Te Reo Māori is a dream come true.
It sounds like the perfect amalgamation. See, I'm using it. I got that James Cook education. Okay.
Yeah, bro.
I wasn't head boy like you, but I was a prefect. Okay.
Okay.
And I didn't even know how, but I was. But the amalgamation of everything to make your mahi matter, you know?
Yeah, bro. And I guess when the person you love does the same mahi that you love, it makes ultimate love.
Oh, hold up.
Love squared.
Oh, shit! We're getting mathematical up in this bitch. Let's go. Oh hell, bro! What's the story with Te Uru Wera, brother? Come on, I know you know that.
You know that, bro.
No. Because since we're talking about amalgamation, we're talking about love being squared. G, come on, bro. Let the people know. Let's get the singles in there. Hit them with it, brother.
I don't know. That's a new one for me. I think there, bro.
Te Uru Wera. I'm waiting, for your Te Uru Wera. That's my impression of you, my G, and it's a good one. I'm not mocking. But
no, thank you, bro.
Te Uru Wera. The hot
no, but it's the
the hot dick.
Do you know what da means?
Yep, keep going. Oh, bro, you've been awesome, G. Let's get into some of these viewer questions, my bro. They'll pop up at the bottom, but I'll hit you with them later on. Oh, let's have a look, actually. Bro, how we going? Oh, we're pretty close on the old A local fish and chip shop got that 7. No one's a fan of the BK. BK's
Yeah,
kind of fallen off, AG.
yeah, man, yeah. It is.
Tell you what, though, their app is next level. If you're
Bro, I've
hungry,
never. Oh, true. Okay.
bro, it hooks you up big time, bro. Yo, you
Well,
get
bro,
hooked.
speaking of hungry, my dinner is almost ready.
Oh, sorry, but we'll get into these. Geez, that's a nice way of telling me to get fucked, G.
No, come on.
Straight up, all good. Yeah, fucking sweet. I didn't even want to talk to you anyway. Nah. Bloody hell, shit. All right, let's get into it. All right, Nortelica from Kirikiriroa says to me, favorite topping on a sausage sizzle?
Oh, bro, tomato sauce and mustard.
Oh, no onion.
Uh yeah, okay. Tomato sauce,
Oh,
onion,
don't
mustard.
let me pressure you into the onion, bro. Don't be like, hey, no onion, bro. And you're like,
Yeah.
okay. You're not an onion fan on that one or no?
Nah, I'll just get tomato sauce and mustard. Tomato sauce
Okay.
and mustard. Yeah.
All right, this is one that's from Navi, my G, from Tamaki Makoto. He says, oh no, he's from Te Whanganui Atara. He says, which nan makes the best stuffing at the marae, bro?
Bro, my mum, honest to God, makes the best stuffing in the world. She puts a huge amount of butter and she breaks the bread with her hands. No matter if there's 500 people or 10 people. Bread
Wow.
broken with the hands.
Bro, that would take so long.
Yeah,
Why don't you
bro,
just
that's
use
the
the
loving
blender, G?
care. Yeah, bro. Nah, that's the loving care that must be put into the stuffing.
Oh, right. Let's have a look. Bro, I don't know if you are into this, bro, but do you have a favorite anime, bro?
7 Deadly Sins.
Oh, we're going on the anime
Yeah.
buzz right now. Are you a
Yeah,
big fan of
well,
the
7
anime?
Deadly Sins. I'm probably not a big fan. I don't watch One Punch Man or Naruto or anything. But 7 Deadly Sins and
Do you ever listen to the anime and you think, like, you catch up on some, like, real in there? Because, you know, it's like the pronunciation and stuff. You're like, fuck. There's some.
it is real similar, bro. Yeah.
Oh, but I guess that's a no then, brother. Shit. Okay, that just make me sound like a dumbass. All good. Fucking hell. Navi said, what would you think is the biggest drive for child poverty in Aotearoa, bro? The one thing.
Ah, man, that's a hard one. Oh,
The housing crisis is one of them, bro.
yeah, let's say that, bro.
Yeah.
That's
I
a big
reckon it
one.
is. You know, because,
Yep.
hey, mum and dad got to work extra shifts just to pay the rent, because the rent's
Yep.
extra. And, you know, they ain't buying a house because they ain't got no deposit on no shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
And then all of a sudden, you know, old little bro and little sis ain't going to school with no breakfast because we couldn't afford that shit. You know? Right. I think you know, that's the real thing that really a lot of people forget, is that when you're in your little bubble, not you, but in general, you know, when you're in your little bubble of your whānau, you kind of forget that other habits off. Right, I know you're hungry, bro. So I'm going to hurry through these. Any comments or thoughts on the Hahana antics that blew up last week, bruv?
You know what, bro? For me, I think there's lots of things you could talk about with it, but the main thing is that, you know, was it a provocative campaign that was that went too far too soon? Because, you know, obviously we've all seen satire things before, and that you know, like, is there actually a wider conversation here about you know, are we too precious about Aurel?
True.
You know, and also, like, and if we are too precious, are we going to take, you know, push the boundaries around, you know, making Te Reo Māori more of just a normal thing that we can just play around with like any other language, you know?
If that was you, and I know that was an 18-year-old little Sonny, his little haircut, with the little box thing going on, this thing, and they said, hey, listen, I want you to say this. Would little 18-year-old Sonny hanging out with John Key, would he have gone kahore, or would he have gone, okay, shit, hook me up with the bag?
I think Sonny by himself, I would have been like, oh nah, bro, I'm gonna get smashed. But I think if I was with 10 other bros, and we all understood what was happening, we would have been like, yo. And also because we also would have understood that, hey, we're going to start some good conversations after this, and
that was the byproduct from it, right?
exactly, bro. And and I wholeheartedly believe that we just created, that video created 1,000 new multi-language advocates. So
that's true. Yeah,
shots to them.
That's a very fun, yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
Okay.
What was it like finding out about the person who faked his account?
Oh, bro, I know that was weird, eh? Oh my gosh.
What happened? I'm lost,
bro. So, I found some people were messaging me saying like, "Hey, not sure if you'll see this, but I think someone's copied your account and getting people to give them their credit details." And I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh no, that's fake. That's fake." And then I kept getting them, and then I found it, and then I sent it to my girlfriend, and I was like, "Hey, can you check this out for me?" Because I was blocked. And she goes, "Oh my gosh, someone's faked your account, and they're asking people to sign up and give their credit card details, and they'll be in to win $10,000."
Oh.
Yeah, my first reaction was, "Oh my god, I'm famous now."
Oh, but I was about to say that, bro. Like, that's how you know.
That's me. I'm in there.
I know. Oh man. Here's one from Notalica again. What's the most out there story behind a Māori place name that you've heard?
Bro, that one of the most out there ones is Pakuranga.
Yeah.
In Auckland.
Yeah.
That story is based off these two fairy groups of people that had a battle because they were fighting over this chiefly woman, and so one of them called on done this karakia to call on the sun rays to burn the opposing fairy tribe, and then that fairy tribe called again on the sun rays to blow up the other tribe's mountain. And that's where Pakuranga comes from. Te Pakuranga Rahihi, the explosion of the sun rays.
Sheesh, look at you. That was, man,
Yeah.
I never, have you done that one before or no?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Oh, okay. We get that exclusive.
Yeah.
Exclusive. Oh man. I know a person from Pakuranga that thinks he's from South Auckland.
Oh, true.
Yeah, but he's not. Pakuranga is East
Oh, okay.
Very East Auckland.
Okay.
And he thinks he's slick, saying he's from there. Name's Terrell. Terrell, if you're listening to this,
oh right.
I know where you live, mate. I don't know. Two more questions, my bro. First one. How do the toilets work in Antarctica, bro?
Bro, so they work normal.
Yeah.
Like you just flush it and stuff. But then the waste goes up into this filtration system that's above the base, and then there's all these little microbes that eat away at the shit and things to make it smaller so that we can package it up, chuck it outside to freeze, and then chuck it on a plane and send it back to New Zealand.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
All that for caca?
Yeah. But it's so they can make it smaller so they can shove more in and send it back. Mm.
No, can't just put it in the water.
Bro, well, do you know what? You can't do anything. Like you have to you can't pee outside, you can't throw rubbish outside.
Yo, if you peed outside, would it just freeze you and you'll pee?
Probably, bro. Probably. But bro, I had to pee in a bottle. You have to pee in a bottle.
Oh.
And if you want to take a shit, you have to shit in a bucket.
Yo. Bro, this sounds like a hearty marae up north. Sounds like one of those ones in Takahe or somewhere like that up north. And the last question, bro, because I know you're hungry and you want to go, my brother.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Is your go-to whakatoki, my bro?
My go-to whakatoki is he tipuna au, he mokopuna au, nā reira me mōhio ki taku iti, he tipuna au, nā reira me mōhio ki taku rahi. I'm a descendant, so I must know my place in the world, but I am also an ancestor, so I must know the legacy that I leave.
Brother, hey, I just want to say a massive thank you, my bro, Kia ora, for coming on.
Thank you, bro, Tim.
I hope you enjoyed this.
Bro, I loved it. Oh. Bro, I don't know how some of the stuff you found out. I don't know where on earth you saw that.
I do my research, brother. That's easy. You're an easy fella to find. Okay, you better check your socials, my brother.
Bro, I'm gonna go through my YouTube now and delete that video.
No, don't ever do that, bro. That's a of the past, mate. That's a time capsule of that. Oh, bro, let's bring that shit back up. I reckon, like just to go out with. No, I wouldn't do that. But no, I really appreciate it, and bro, I am a fan of the mahi that you do. And just bringing it all together and helping our rangatahi just coming through, and I'm very, very thankful. So thank you, my bro.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much for having this cordial with me and giving me somewhere else to share my Reo Māori propaganda.
Oh, bro, we didn't even tap the surface, man. We didn't even talk about the native acts of 1854, my G.
Oh, dude. Okay.
No, anyway, brother, I'll let you go. Normally we stay back for a bit of a corridor, but bro, I'll let you go. You want to have a
Thank you, brother. Thank you heaps.
Take
Thank
care.
you so much, bro.